Okay, task 2.5, we have to create an airline calculator. And what I've got so far is a drop-down list with all my airlines. That will change as such. Let's go to Qantas. A place in which I can type in the date that I want. The day automatically comes up, it's just a format of the cell. Now to get the length of a container that a Qantas aircraft will take, we need to refer to this table down here. So we've got our 4 airlines down there, and what we're interested in is the width, height and length of, so if I just stretch that one out a bit, a container. So let's name tables. Let's name that one. We can keep going. And you'll notice I've called it Dropbox data. You can call it anything you like. You can even call it after your grandmother if you like. Equals v lookup, vertical lookup, open bracket. What do we want to look up? We want to look up the cell or the airline we've selected. So in my case it's E3. Then we want to look at the drop box data, and then the column index number. Now I'm looking for length. So at the moment Excel has found Qantas and wants to know which column. It happens to be column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we type in 6, comma and 0, because we want an absolute match or a perfect match between E6 or Qantas and the list available down below. Close brackets, enter is 100. Then we can repeat that process. We can obviously absolute that and drag it down. But the width, let's go down to the width for a moment, is in column 1, 2, 3, 4. So we go back, double click and change the 6 to a 4. Height is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll change that one to a 5. So anytime you get an opportunity to repeat your formulas, you can do so. Now weight has nothing to do with the length, width and height. However, the one common aspect they share is they come from the same table. You'll notice here that weight is in the last column, column 7. So I could actually copy this formula and paste it in there and double click and change the column from 5 to 7, and it will give me 625 kg. Volumetric weight is then the length times width times the height divided by 6,000. Remember, that's the industry standard. Gives me 1.66 kg. The weight to be used is then a max function between the two, because Qantas will weigh the cargo, will measure the cargo, will calculate these two weights, actual and volumetric, and charge you whichever is the greater. So Excel will do that by just running a simple max function, MAX, press enter, and we have our 625. So it means you have to constitute your table in the same way with the airlines. In the first column, you don't need the headings because it's a VLOOKUP, not a HLOOKUP, and you make sure you highlight all of the values, and critical is comma 0 on the end. If you don't have comma 0, you will get an answer, but it will be incorrect. Now if I change it to Qatar, we'll notice that my dimensions change, my weight changes as a consequence. So if you're getting that different values, then you know you've got it right.